Hello? Hello? Hello, welcome to join live stream. Welcome. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Afternoon. I hope all of you are doing great. Good morning. Good afternoon, sorry. Good afternoon. Today in our tea class, I'm very excited to this very particular Chinese dark tea. This dark tea, it's called. This dark tea is from Chinese Hunan province, Anhua City. Was made in 2013. So far, it's been made over 12 years. We call it as in Chinese call it as Fu Zhuan. In literally, you can also call Fu break tea or Fu break tea. This is the tea. This is apart from the break, a tea break. As this tea is not so tightly pressed, so when I take from the tea break, it becomes loose again. So when you see this tea, probably you think it's kind of loose tea. In fact, it's not. It's from a pressed tea break. This tea, as I mentioned, this is a particular dark tea. Why? This tea has a very interesting, very particular flavor and the taste, fragrance. This tea, when you receive this tea, you will notice something very particular from the screen. Probably you cannot see very well. With your eyes, you can see the dry tea. Has the on the dry tea. There are a lot of small, looks like as small resemble yellow flower. So this tea we also call it as golden flower. Golden flower. Later on, I will show you some pictures. For sure, they are not real flowers. This is a way we call it. In fact, those little yellow flowers, they are very beneficial probiotic called Eurotium Cristatum. Okay. First of all, I should second. This tea is from Chinese Hunan province. I don't know if I've ever tried this tea before. Okay. This is the tea I want to share with you today. First of all, let me introduce the program of our tea class. First, I will focus on this tea, this 12 years Chinese Anhua Fu Zhuan or Fu break tea, to show you how to bring this tea with traditional Gong Fu Cha Wei, as this tea requires high water temperature. In China, there's a famous saying to emphasize the value of tea ware and the water. We say water is tea mother and utensil tea ware is tea's father. As this tea requires very high water temperature, so when you deal with such aged dark tea, I recommend you to use pottery clay teapot. For instance, this one I'm using today. This one is fully handcrafted Chinese Nixing clay teapot. What's the feature of the clay? This clay has a great heating preservation, which can help stimulate stimulate the fragrance and help dissolve better the flavor in the tea. This this one, small one. Uh, Even you are new to this tea. Hopefully it's your first time to. Don't worry. After I will show you how to bring it with this traditional way, and also I will show you how to stew in a thermos mug. That's very simple. Uh, During our tea class, if you have any questions, please feel free to share in our comment. Okay. When we finish first this to introduce this tea, today I also prepared some new arrivals, Chinese authentic, very beautiful Chinese tea ways with you. Okay. Hello, teacher. Today you are wearing the color pink. It's traditionally associated with femininity, sweetness, tenderness, delicacy, and romantic love. Hello, Franco. Good morning. In our tea ceremony, this one I would like to share later on. I will show more details. In Chinese tea ceremony, we also need this glass cup with a spoon. This glass cup we call it as Gong Dao Bei. With this Gong Dao Bei, we can spare tea equally, fairly to every teacup to show you sincere respect for each person in the tea ceremony. Okay. Before we start to bring this tea with our teapot, I want to prepare. I want to stew the tea into our thermos mug today. This stew thermos mug way. I often use this way when I travel or when I don't have a lot of time to bring this tea. This tea is extremely fit for stewing or boiled in a kettle. For sure, if it's your first time to discover this tea, first of all, I recommend you to try with a teapot so that you can fully enjoy the rich layers of fragrance, flavor, taste of this tea. Hello, Gui. Hello. This thermos mug, there are three sizes. The one I'm using here, this is around 800 ml. I'm gonna take around 4 grams of Fu Zhuan, aged Fu Zhuan. Okay, as this tea was made in 2013, before we stew it in this thermos mug, we need to raise it. Here we're using just boiled water. Okay, rinse it a little bit. This tea, I really love it. Pour hot water into the thermos mug. In 30 minutes, we can try it again. We can try it. We can try this. I just put here. Okay, alongside. Okay, now we can start. We can start our tea ceremony. This tea, when you receive this tea, this tea is called Fu Zhuan from Chinese Hunan province, Anhua City. This tea I don't know have ever heard. Compared with the famous pu'er tea, this tea as dark tea with so long However, this tea is much less popular, but it doesn't mean the quality is inferior to poor. It's not. Not correct at all. This tea, when you receive this tea, probably you will notice something very particular. Don't misunderstand that. As this tea, technically, especially the one I'm sharing with you today, when you receive it, you can see this tea is covered with little yellow, looks like flowers. Not because these teas get molded. Uh, it's totally different. Those little golden flowers later on will show you. They are indeed very beneficial probiotic called Eurotium Cristatum. I don't know, have ever heard. Thanks to this rich probiotic content, this tea has formed a very interesting particular flavor taste. I think probably in your life you never experienced this flavor and fragrance. This tea, I call this tea as a new gate to discover a new fragrance and taste in your life. You can imagine that the mechanism of this tea is kind of fermented tea, just like a yogurt. You know, the yogurt get fermented with a particular beneficial bacteria. The mechanism is the same. It's like a wine, like yogurt. This tea, I will share the name of this probiotic. Have you ever heard that? This. Okay. Okay. To bring a good cup of Chinese Zhuan, we need to pay attention to three things, especially when we deal with aged tea. The first point, the key to tea to water ratio. For this tea, tea to water ratio, personally, if you experience a Chinese tea drinker, you can use around 1 to 30. Like this teapot, I'm using 6 to 7 grams. 6 to 7 grams. Regarding the water temperature, this tea, please use boiled water. It's the echo. It's the same too for any kinds of Chinese aged tea. Chinese aged tea. Okay. Regarding the sleeping time, this tea is not so strict. My personal experience, the best sleeping time for this tea is around 20 to 30 seconds. For sure, if you are new to this tea, you are not sure if you can accept such a flavor, aged flavor fragrance. You can lower your tea to water ratio or decrease your sleeping time. Okay, Latin name, fantastic teacher. Eurotium Cristatum. It's a Latin name. Okay, that's great. Okay. Before our first infusion, especially for aged tea, we need to preheat the teapot. This is a very, very healthy tea. This tea nowadays, with medical research, we discovered that this tea, thanks to this beneficial probiotic, this tea has a great function of digestion. Is very helpful for digestion. This tea, this Zhuan was very much consumed in the past by Chinese Mongols and the Tibetans. Do you know why it's the same for the poor tea? Do you know why? The preheat. Coffee cup as well. Our teacup. As this tea was made in 2013, so far it's been aged over 12 years. When we bring such aged tea, before the first infusion, we need to rinse this tea. We need to wake up this tea. Uh, wow, poor tea. Oh, by the way, this is the stem part. In general, this tea for Zhuan, for the same. In general, dark tea requires mature tea leaves, mature tea grade, like this one contains. For the future aging process, this tea, for aged tea, for dark tea must contain a certain portion of stems, because those stems for the for the aging process, especially for the flavor and taste of the tea, will be very important. The stem. During the aging process, those stems will convert to soluble water, soluble sugar, the resource of the sweetness. That's why we say for to describe dark tea feature, the more it ages, the sweet it becomes. Pour the tea into the so far, Nicholas. This tea, the dried, as we just finished to preheat teapot. When you touch it, you can still feel it's warm. Thanks to this beneficial probiotic, this tea is even by this very very aged aroma and particular fragrance. Later, I will explain what it smells like. We need to wake up our tea. To wake our tea. This tea. This rinsing infusion, we don't drink it. We just discard it. Okay, we don't drink it. We don't drink it. During our tea class, if you have any questions, please feel free to share in our comment. And now we can start our first infusion. When you when you bring and aged tea, keep your kettle close to the teapot. Keep your kettle close to the teapot. Steeping time, 20 seconds. 20 seconds. So, any questions? 20 to 30 seconds. This little teapot, personally, I often use it to especially when I drink alone with a small volume, 120 ml. I'm using around 6 grams here. This is our first infusion. Looks like a white color, reddish brown, very clear, very beautiful dark tea color. This tea. The tea soup has a very pleasant Chinese herbal medicine fragrance. Basically, for this tea, just like other Chinese aged dark tea, white tea, often have a basic fragrance. We call it as aged aroma, aged and woody fragrance. This is a basic fragrance you can find almost from any kinds of qualified aged tea right now. This is a basic fragrance. Why? What's the feature to make this tea so particular? Because of its rich probiotic Eurotium Cristatum content. If I say so, probably you you get confused in your brain. Probably in your life you never heard this probiotic. It sounds so abstract for you. Okay, what it smells like? It smells like the wild mushroom from the forest, from the mountain. When you cook them, this tea has kind of a similar fragrance to white mushroom. In China, we get the word to describe this kind of fragrance flavor. In English, literally, there is no any echo word to describe this flavor. So I'm using this food wild mushroom to explain to you. So probably you can have a minimum imagination about this flavor. Not yet you are very good at explaining as well, at illustrating in details. In this extra diary drink is my cherry Chinese. Thank you, Franco. If you have any questions, please feel free to share in our comment. That's why I say this is a new gate. It's a new gate, open gate, to for you to discover a new flavor in the fragrance. As this tea, for such fragrance and flavor profile, you basically barely find from other tea. This tea, I highly recommend to you. Wow. It takes mellow. It takes mellow, sticky, thick, with a smooth tea texture. When you drink this tea, when the tea is entering inside your mouth, you will feel you will feel this very particular uh, probiotic flavor and taste, similar to white mushroom from the forest, from mountain. It's very flavored. It's very flavored, accompanied with a very pleasant and woody fragrance and flavor. Here, this probiotic flavored fragrance is not only referring to aroma, but also a kind of flavor. It's a kind of like Chinese, very particular fragrance you can only find from Chinese aged Liu Bao tea. We call it Areca flavor in the phrase Areca aroma. This tea also has these unique fragrance notes. That's why I say this tea is a gate for you to discover a very interesting fragrance and flavor in your life. This tea, if you are very curious, you want to enrich your experience, food experience. This tea, just um, just just go to try it. Highly recommend to you. Very interesting. Uh, if you like, if you like Chinese aged tea, aged Liu Bao tea or aged pu'er tea, this tea, I think you will love it. Good morning from Vietnam. Good morning, Georgie. Hello. Long time no see. Mm. Wow, this tea uh, does have a very unique flavor, very interesting. The stemming this tea make the tea sweet. Yeah, it's the same for Liu Bao tea, pu'er tea as well. Because stem, uh, it's the stem. Do you know what's the stem, right? The tea. If we say this is the stem, and then the stem go. This is the stem is the let's say uh, the mature, and you can imagine even this is mature than a tea leaf. The stem is very important for the late aging conversion. Why? Because stem contains very rich fibers. For sure, when you bring this tea now, it for the new tea, the fibers you cannot, the fibers cannot dissolve in water. We both know that. But for aging process, why aging process is so essential for Chinese dark tea? The quality, the flavor of dark tea is determined by aging process, because during this storing step, uh, this stem, those fibers, they it automatically naturally convert to soluble water soluble sugar. That's why with the time passing, you will if you compare this tea now, this tea and this tea and the tea in 1 year, 2 year, you will see a difference. The tea tastes more sweet because the content of water salt sugar is higher than today. The I okay, my nephew, Dudu. It was very interesting. Uh, the first time, when he discovered, he first time he drank, he tried an very aged Liu Bao tea. He commented that he was smiling and was commenting that, wow, it's so sweet, sweet. Sweet is the first word he gave to the tea. For sure, he doesn't understand what's the Liu Bao tea. He basically only know this is tea, but he mentioned that he commented that he was sweet. So imagine, so you know, it's the stem is very important, especially for dark tea. You may means the main body of the tea, the tree, not the tree, not the tree. How we say that? This is a part when this is the when the tea leaves, tea buds, they come out, they the early part to connect the tea buds and tea leaves. This part we call it a stem. We call it stem. Not the bush, not the bush. You can imagine that this is a much lower grade than the tea leaf. The lower grade than tea leaf. Wow. It takes um, this tea. This tea. This tea. This tea also has uh, uh, natural Chinese herbal medicine sweetness. In this herbal plant, in China we often drink it in summer. We call it Luo Han Guo. Luo Han Guo. In summertime, this herbal medicine is very popular in China, especially to drink in summer. And when you drink this tea, oh, when you drink this tea, you will surprisingly discover this tea has herbal medicine Luo Han Guo sweetness, a lingering sweetness. I understand. Thank you. You're welcome. If you have any questions, please feel free to share in our comment. This tea does have a very unique, unique taste profile. Very interesting. This tea I highly recommend to you. Now I'm gonna show you those the pictures of yellow, those little yellow flowers. This tea, we also call it golden flower tea. Okay, you see, they this probiotic resembles a lot to uh, little golden flowers. So we also call it this tea as golden flower tea. Oh, for this beneficial probiotic, sometimes also we also see it for certain Liu Bao tea, but basically for Zhuan or full break tea, this is like a must-have. If you're interested in this beneficial bacteria, you can go to do some search on Google with a lot medical research done so far. This tea is discovered very beneficial for our body, for our blood pressure, to help to our digestion at actual. This tea was also used as a herbal medicine in China. Basically, tea was always regarded as a herbal medicine in China, even nowadays. This tea in the past. It's the same nowadays. Very much like and drunk by Chinese Mongols, Tibetans. For those people who have a difficulty to access fruits, vegetables, due to the geographical issue, like if they live at very high altitude or live in the desert, actually, they consume a lot of meat, so they need something to help digestion, right? And the tea is their priority to deal with this problem. This tea nowadays has become more and more popular because and because the consumers realize and discover its beneficial effect on our body. This year, I highly recommend to you after having a heavy diet, barbecue. After drinking just a cup of tea, you can feel your body is much more light and much more relieved. This tea, Fu Zhuan. Now we're gonna do our second infusion. This tea is highly resin, can be brewed over 10 times. Keep your kettle close to the teapot. Water, you see the water stream is very slow, gentle. 20 seconds. This is our second infusion of very beautiful deep color, ruby color. This is not black color, as a kind of reddish brown, as the color is intense. So, and you may think it's black. No, it's not black. This tea was made 2013, so far it's been aged over 12 years. Even after 12 years aging process, you see a good aged tea should always have a great brightness and purity. This is a proof and an indication of the aging warehouse condition. Very beautiful. And smell it. There's nothing, there's no any unpleasant odor. It smells so wonderful. I love this. I really enjoy this this white mushroom fragrance. a probiotic flavor and aroma. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, happy. So funny questions about this Zhuan or Fu break tea. The soup has a very dark color. Yeah. For dark tea, uh, poor Liu Bao, and both of have intense color. Yeah, red dark color. But if you see from this angle, from my angle, when you receive, you'll notice it's not so dark. It's not so dark. It's not the pure dark. The basic color is reddish brown. Reddish brown. Just like a fine wine, just like a wine color. This tea is a new gate. This is a new gate for you to discover interesting probiotic flavor and taste. If you want to enrich your experience, aroma experience, this tea I highly recommend to you. So funny questions, this tea. If you're interested in this tea, please go to check out tea shop link in our bio. If you're not familiar with tea shop yet, you can try with the small quantity of 50 grams. 50 grams. 50 grams you may try like seven times, 7, 8 times. I love to buy a food break. What size weight will have? For the entire break will be 500 grams, but I don't put in option. I think. Georgie, first you can try with the small quantity. But if you love Chinese aged tea, this tea with a huge possibility you will love it, because this tea, besides the basic aged and woody aroma, this tea has a very interesting probiotic flavor and fragrance, a bit of similar to white mushroom. White mushroom. I don't know. In your region, your country, do you have ever tried white mushroom? White mushroom from the forest. Even for the for the raw, it's 250 grams. If I'm not wrong, I think the food break is to 500, because basically for food break the quantity is large, if I'm not wrong. This tea, I collected this tea a few years ago. This tea also has a great mellowness, sticky, very, it tastes very thick, sticky, just like Chinese sticky rice soup. Have ever tried Chinese sticky? There's a very particular rice, not the normal rice we eat every day. It's called sticky rice. Kind of and the soup is very sticky and very thick. The, this tea also has a great lingering herbal medicine, herbal herbal medicine aroma. Uh, it's called medicine herb. We call it Luo Han Guo. After drinking, you can feel the, especially for the late stage of this tea, you will notice this natural herbal medicine sweetness. Will the break be loosened, broken, or in compressed form? Um, okay, for this break, it's a little bit intriguing. For the if you choose the small quantity, 50, 100, if you uh, 50, 100, don't exactly what the quantity I put in the option. They, oh, when you receive the tea, because indeed how we to to let you have a better experience about flavor and taste. We when we the entire break is if I'm not wrong, I need to check 5 grams, 500 grams. So we only take the most essential part of tea cake, because this for this rich probiotic content, you uh, inside tea cake, the inner part inner part has higher content. And the age of the tea break, probably you cannot see. There's not so many so-called we call it golden flowers. Um, do you understand what I'm talking about? We pick the best part of the tea cake, uh, to let you have a better flavor and fragrance. Just discard the age of this tea break. Now I'm gonna try. Sorry, I was doing the live session. Now I'll continue our third infusion. Later on, I'll show you. I want to share uh, this tea. I in the beginning of live stream, I stew it in this thermos mug. I'm gonna try it. Too late. Okay. No worry, no worry. This live stream is recorded. Do you know? Do you know? Uh, if you missed the early part, do you know what we call this? Do you know what we call this? This tea is golden flower tea. Do you know why? Because this tea, when you receive this tea, you will see this tea is covered with a lot, very rich, little looks like little flowers, yellow flowers. For sure, some of them, some people, they may think this tea get molded. In country, this tea is not, it's not get molded. If a tea get molded from the order, you can notice immediately. Don't even try it. Just, you can find something. This fragrance is not so. This aroma, this odor is not so pleasant. The fragrance and the flavor is endowed by this probiotic called Eurotium Cristatum. For interest in this, you can go to check our link. In link, I explain with the details about this probiotic. I ask because I would like to stop it part of the tea to ripen. Yeah, this tea for sure you can always continue to age it. With this tea, yeah, I a few years ago I collect this tea. I collect this tea, and now compared with the first time when I tried this tea, probably in 2020 or 2022, this tea, yeah, definitely tastes more mellow, sweet. This tea will open a new gate for you, a new door for you, a path for you to discover interesting, very interesting probiotic aroma and the flavor. It's very because you barely see for certainty I cannot say you will not find this probiotic in other tea. In a certain Liu Bao tea, yeah. Liu Bao tea, for certain Liu Bao tea also contain a not so high content of this probiotic. The content is much more lower. Technically, this tea regarding this kind of probiotic flavor fragrance, basically, you can find. I cannot say only from this tea, but this tea has a stronger, more intense flavor in the taste. Highly recommend to you. Let's do our. Well, it tastes. This lingering sweetness is really amazing. While speaking, I uh, while speaking I still feel this herbal Chinese herbal medicine Luo Han Guo sweetness. Here we are using just boiled water. As 20 seconds. 20 seconds. This tea has a great health effects. Very beneficial for our body. This tea, this tea without medical research done in the past. This tea nowadays has become more and more popular. For sure, cannot compare with poor tea. The poor tea is much more popular than this tea. But this tea just a little underestimated and not so much advertised. Sometimes a good item, a good product, a good tea should be appropriately with advertising. This tea. This is a condition about this tea. Okay, I will enter the door of the next level. Yeah, this tea will. I would not say this tea. How personally, yeah, when I introduce it with you, okay, I don't want to I don't want to I don't want to sell something only for selling. this tea, yeah, this tea will, this tea, from any parts of any parts of flavor, fragrance, aromas, this tea will uh, impress you, impress you. I cannot say, unlike green tea or yellow tea, I would say all of you, when you try a qualified Chinese white tea, yellow tea, green tea, you will love it. This tea is this tea, for such a particular fragrance aroma given by this probiotic. You can imagine if you can imagine that. I'll give you some examples. The mechanism is the same for the food. For wine, okay, wine is fermented by uh, uh, beneficial, a kind of bacteria as well, and the yogurt, right? Um, it's the same for this tea. The mechanism is the same. Both of them have, all of them have very particular flavor and fragrance. This tea, if you are interested in this tea, please go to check our tea shop link in our bio. Now I'm gonna try this. I just clear this. When I bring, if you new to this tea, I always recommend to bring this tea with teapot or pottery teapot to fully enjoy the various layers of a fragrance taste about this tea, Zhuan, this tea. When you, what I do, usually do, I bring it to the fix 6 infusions, and because this tea is very fit for boiling in a kettle as well. When I bring some tea, I like it. I always want to fully use it. Don't waste any any essence of the tea. So, any questions about tea? I will try in this lovely hot such. Yes, fairy cup. Oh, this. Yeah. By the way, this one I forgot to share with you. A second. First of all, uh, before I pour it out, I'll shake a little bit. But don't shake it too strong because this thermos mark. If you shake too strong, with the pleasure inside, when you open the cupboard, probably will just spit out very quickly. So don't shake so violent, okay? Oh, wow, this fragrance, this white mushroom aroma is so intense. Aged fragrance, so sweet. With intense tea soup. This fake has become so beautiful. Look at, wow. This is the tea. This is this Zhuan tea I'm sharing with you today. Look at beautiful fairy cup. This is my favorite fairy cup. This fairy cup is hand engraved with the Chinese calligraphy, part of very classical Buddhism statue. It's called heart statue. Very beautiful. This hand engraved. Our artisan used the knife to engrave each Chinese character on this fairy cup. You see the details really very artistic. hot sap. This one. Even with such distance, I can smell the fragrance overflowing from this fake cup. You can imagine this full-bodied aroma. This is this is what's say this is a gift. This is a gift given by time. We give enough time for this tea, and this tea return give us a great return. Wow, so beautiful this one. It's really wow, amazingly sweet. Very gentle sweetness, similar to Chinese herb, medicine herb called Luo Han Guo, Luo Han Guo. Can you imagine this tea actually? It's wow, it's transparent. You made as the color is very intense, so from your angle, you think it's very dark. But I can tell you also, this tea is transparent. Can you imagine that? With such dark color and great brightness, the outside character, hand engraved character calligraphy is reflect on the tea. Very beautiful this one. Wow. Oh, look at such beautiful. See the reflecting character on the tea. Very beautiful. Only you cannot see from your side. When you have it, you will know what I'm talking about. Really beautiful. Has such this one. Wow. It's still a little bit hot. Wait for one. If you're interested in this tea, please go to check out the shop link in our bio. So, any questions about this tea? Fragrant, fully full-bodied, the very pleasant herb aroma, aged fragrance, and the woody aroma. This unique probiotic fragrance, white mushroom flavor and taste. White, no, white, no white. You mean in champignon, champignon, no, no. It's I mean white, no white, white. If you go to Chinese Yunnan province, Chinese Yunnan province is Uh, Very famous for poverty. We know poverty is from Yunnan province. If you go to travel in Yunnan province, there's a food you must try: wild mushroom. Uh, those mushrooms, they naturally growing in the forest, in the mountain. And when you cook them together, when you cook it together, for wild mushroom, no wine, wide, 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 just like wide. He is referring to not cultivated by human being, right? Wide. And when you cook them, you have to to cook them very long, not few minutes, at least 20 minutes, and you take away the pot cover. This is kind of a similar. Uh, Wild mushroom. I got to say, because if I say it's the probiotic Eurotium Cristatum, sounds so abstract for you. Wild mushroom, wild. Okay. Real, really mellow flavored. This Zhuan, unlike Chinese fine green tea, white tea, with very pleasant floral aroma. Floral aroma, it's like, however, for this tea, is this flavor fragrance. I think probably in your life, you never get chance to experience it. This tea, I would not say that I pretty sure all all people will love green tea, white tea. There's no any doubt. For this tea, I don't want to exaggerate this tea, because this tea does have interesting particular flavor taste. Um, Not every in general, for this kind of profile, not everybody will love it. There's a chance you might not like this tea, not because I'm selling this tea, so I want to I want to um, this tea. If you already try some Chinese aged tea, you like it, I think you will love it. But if you never try any aged tea yet, this tea, uh, you can buy it just a small quantity, okay? Small quantity you drink, you can drink like 7 times, 7, 6, 8 times. To enjoy it, just don't put too high expectation, as this is kind of particular tea with interesting profile. However, probably, but just like say, this is something to enrich your food experience, to enrich your experience. If you like it, you will like it forever. If you like it, I can say you will love all Chinese aged tea. But if you don't like it, probably you just don't like it. For the tea is is it's like food. Some food you probably you like forever. And some food, vegetable foods, you just don't like it. Yeah, just a small quantity, okay. Mm. This tea. But I can assure that this is one of the best one you can find in the market regarding the quality. This tea, you can compete with any Fujian you have in your hand. This tea, the quality of this tea is I like to take all teas. That's great. Drinking uh, is an experiment to all kinds of fragrance and flavor. Um, it's a way to connect with your body. Tea is really something connect with your body, with yourself. Especially when you discover a tea you like it. I will be for me if I'm lucky to discover a tea I like it. I will be very thrilled. It's it's very hard to. There's a joy for me when I drink something I like it. Inside me, there's a joy. Um, there's even for me now, every year, every year, every month, I always try. Spend a lot of money on trying different teas to reach my to reach my experience. uh, Experience. The more you try it, you will be the threshold of the sensitivity of flavor fragrance. The more your threshold, uh, mm, your social sensibility of fragrance flavor will be very small and small. Probably some in the past I need to smell to drink at least 3 cups, 4 cups. Now I only smell one time, I drink one sip. I can notice, I can tell you what kind of flavored fragrance it is. This is we call it experience. This is something you done, you get from your life, your day, your every this tea is very healthy, really healthy. After drinking, your when you try a tea, when you try tea, do you know when you try a tea, I the tea will be the tea when especially with good tea, uh, the, you will feel you not only your taste bud like this tea, your body will like this tea as well. The sensation given by this tea uh, focus on what you're feeling. Focus on what you feel after drinking this tea. Especially for aged tea. Aged tea, I call it as like the aged tea can transfer the energy to your body. You will feel tea. I agree with you. I would like to enrich my experience and always a different chance. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. When we drink a tea, when we drink tea, it's like make a new friend, like make a new friend. It's very interesting. Sometimes you when I try a new tea, I often try or evaluate it. I often do by myself because I don't want to talk. If I talk, I will be distracted by things. I want to fully focus on this tea. And drinking tea, you will enjoy self concentration. And you know the for our a lot a lot Chinese masters, especially when those they do Chinese tea evaluation. Most of them, most of my teachers, most of them they have very have a great longevity. Do you know why? Because when you aging, when you aging, do you know the first organ is your sensory organs will have a resection, little by little. And if you continue to train your sensory organs, it's like to active your brain. And my teachers, wow, they are even in 80s, 70s, even can evaluate the tea. Can imagine 80, they still have a very sensitive. They are still very sensitive to the aroma, and the fragrance actually. I want to get to. Uh, okay. Me, I'm a little bit overdrunk, but fortunately, this is a tea, not wine, not alcohol. Otherwise, I cannot stand. Sometimes, we when we do evaluation, we try it here. We sometimes I drink too much, you know, over 5 liters per day. Because you have to try the resistance of this tea. And before I share this tea with you, I must do trying a lot so that I can share my the details with you. Okay. Oh, this tea is hmm, this tea is very this is a very high end Zhuan, with outstanding quality. Oh, yeah. By the way, this tea, for the age, the tea, if you personally you are very sensitive to caffeine. Some people they don't like to consume any caffeine beverage. This tea is just fit for you. With the aging process, technically for aged tea, has a lower caffeine content. This tea, even before going to bed, this tea will not cause you too much problem. In general, we don't recommend to drink tea at night because of caffeine. But this tea with the low caffeine content, this tea, if you are really want to drink something at night, this tea I recommend to you. If you're interested in this one full break, please go to check our tea shop link in our bio. If you're new to our tea shop, just please try the small quantity. If you like it, you can order the large one. Okay. Really sweet. So sweet. So funny questions about this tea. Okay. I will come back in a few seconds. I will come back in a few seconds. During waiting time for interest in this tea, you can check our tea shop link in our bio. Oh, well, this Zhuan, 12-year Zhuan, does have unforgettable lingering finish and sweetness, which can even last for 10-12 minutes. Hello, hello, Bite. Hello. Lingering finish and this natural sweetness will stay for a while inside your mouth. This one. This tea I highly recommend to you. Okay, now I want to show you the teapot I'm using. This teapot. This teapot is from Chinese Guangxi province. This clay, this one is a small one. This one is a small one. The shape is very lovely. I often use this when I drink alone with a small volume around 120 ml. This clay has a great heating preservation. It's very fit for dealing with brain aged tea. This one inside of this teapot there's filter. There's a ball filter. With this filter, you don't need to prepare an extra filter. This tea, this clay, with a great finish. Wow, look at this. Wow, beautiful clay. Fully handmade and handmade. Yeah. Look at this beautiful polish and finish. This one, highly recommend to you. If you are searching a pottery clay, this one will be ideal choice. Okay. Okay. This is there is something I want to share with you. Okay, this one, 100% handmade, engraved Chinese tea set from Jingdezhen. This one, this first of all, before I show you more details, I would like to introduce this precious craftsmanship from Jingdezhen. In Chinese, called 爬花. 爬花. Do you know how we make it? This set requires at least 2 artisans to finish it. Now I'm showing you the craftsmanship of 爬花. This is a very precious fine china from Jingdezhen, 爬花. Wow, look at the outside details. 100% hand engraved. This color is this blue sky color is very light. From the screen, I don't know. Can you see the details very well? If you cannot, just go to check our item link with the photos. Hopefully, it's more beautifully presented. Look at this. Wow. Amazingly beautiful. Look at this amazing, gorgeous glaze and details. Leaves, flowers. Really beautiful. Look at the inner painting. This is a classical Chinese painting. This is we call it butterfly and flowers. Butterfly and flowers pattern. This in in the painting is 100% handmade, hand painted as well. But this fly and the flower pattern don't consider as a feminine pattern for ladies now. In Chinese traditional culture, this is a very natural flowers butterflies in Chinese culture presents a central a natural aesthetics. Look at the details. For Chinese Chinese traditional art, traditional pattern painting, systematically, we Chinese never emphasize the difference of masculine, feminine aesthetics. For all the patterns, classical patterns you see engraved or painted on Chinese utensils, wares, architecture, and actual often presents natural aesthetics, can be used for women and men. There's no any difference like this one. You may think this is a feminine pattern. In fact, it's not. It's a beauty for us. For us, beauty will last forever. Beauty is the beauty. This is really beautiful, delicate, extremely delicate. This teacup, this set embodies very well details, elegance, delicacy, perfection, aesthetics, function as well. This circle line is painted with 24K pure gold. The age circle. Get the cover. Fully hand engraved and look at this lotus. This is a Chinese beauty, classical beauty will last forever. This is our inherited beauty. Hua craftsmanship. This is a Gaiwan. This Gaiwan functions very well. Even you are Chinese Gaiwan beginner, this one is fit for you as well. Look at. There's a cup to match together. This one. This cup. If you're interested in this cup, please go to check our tea shop link in our bio. When you receive it, I believe you're surprised by its beauty and the details, perfect details. This craftsmanship we call it the 珐琅彩 in Chinese call it 珐琅彩 animal pattern, hand animal teacup, flowers, butterfly and flowers. This is one of most classical Chinese pattern and the most popular one. Get the details. Really beautiful. Signature from the maker. If you're interested in this Hua butterfly and the flower tea set, please to check our tea shop link in our bio. This one I believe you will never regret. This is our last set. Beside this blue sky light, blue sky color glaze, we also have this. This one, this color. This one has the a very vibrant vivid vibe. This color. As the color is more intense, probably you can see better the details. Chinese 爬花. A good tea should be bring with a good way, a beautiful tea way. Say water is tea's mother, and the tea way is tea's father. But classical pattern, butterfly and butterfly is in love with the flower. This is the type. This is the name of this classical name of the classical pattern. Butterfly is in love with flower. Really color. If interested in this teacup, please go to check out the link in our bio. Please. There's a new arrival. This is a new arrival. Classical traditional pattern as well. This pattern in Chinese called Ruyi. Beautifully symmetrical pattern. Ruyi. Look at this. This glaze is very precious. One of the top, almost a top 5 Chinese glaze. The title is a little long. You can see this pattern is painted with 2 different pigment, right? 2 different color, copper pigment and underglaze. This one we call it blue-white porcelain underglaze gold. This craftsmanship is regarded as one of the most precious and most high-end, most expensive, most difficult glaze in Jingdezhen in China. The successful rate of this glaze is extremely low. You will not often see in the market. It requires very high skill to make such piece. It's painted with hand painted with this one is this pattern, classical pattern, we call it Ruyi. Your wishes will come true. Ruyi, symmetrical pattern. Look at the details. Wow, it's gorgeous. Astonishing beauty. Really beautiful. Signature from Mater. This one, I love it. I really love this one. New arrival. This is the cover. A beauty will last forever. Just like a Chinese porcelain, Chinese teaware, like this one, even in 500 years, it's still a beauty. As beauty will last forever. For the contemporary pottery, we cannot say that, but for the classical traditional Chinese porcelain, we dare say because like those, they are inherited from our ancestors from hundreds of years ago, thousands of years ago. This is for us, we call this kind of fine china as heritage beauty. This is a choice by the history. This Ruyi pattern. Elegant, very elegant. Very, this one, very worth to have it. This is my first I love as well. I saw it, I love it. I fall in love with this. There's a teacup to match together. This teacup is large, around 120-30 ml. with the elegant yashou teacup, yashou shape, Please look at details of this Ruyi pattern. If you're interested in anything we are displaying in a live stream, please go to check out the shop link in our video. Wow, so beautiful. Look at this. I love it. If you're interested in this Ruyi pattern, okay, please go to check out the shop link in our profile. This is Ruyi pattern. New arrival. Second. Today I also have a new arrival. This one. This one. It's very interesting. When I wear this pink, when I wear this pink color, sometimes the light will change a little bit. It's very interesting. This one, blue, white porcelain and glaze gold. Eurotium. This is not pure glaze gold. It's mixture with we call it blue white porcelain painted with cobalt pigment as well. This one. 100% handmade, hand painted with Chinese artistic calligraphy. Outside fully painted, handwritten Chinese calligraphy. This one. Looks very high class. Classical beauty, traditional beauty. Signature from maker. The cover. For Chinese calligraphy, if you don't know what pattern to choose, just choose Chinese calligraphy. Chinese calligraphy is the top art as well. You imagine calligraphy in Chinese culture is poem. From poem. Just 定风波. I also in our if you're interested in this poem, this is a very beautiful, meaningful poem from one of the famous Chinese poems called Su Shi. This one is one of the most famous poem from him. If you're interested in the translation, you go to check our item link. I personally this poem I love very much. Calligraphy is Chinese calligraphy, because you can imagine that this is Chinese calligraphy character. This is a long-lasting, inheriting art since the creation of Chinese language. You can imagine the position of calligraphy in Chinese art. If you don't know what to choose, just choose calligraphy. Will never wrong. Will be never wrong. This is a guy one. This guy one 120, 30 ml. This one works very well. Very comfortable to hold with 3 fingers. And this is the top This is the teacup. Wow, look at this delicateness. For interesting, there's the tray to match together. This tray, show you. Wow, this tray is a little bit heavy. It's solid, very very solid. Where's the shape? Very beautiful, right? Look at this beautiful calligraphy. It's great. It looks great when you match with the guy one. Very classical. If you're interested in these, please go to anything. We are sharing a live stream. Please go to our tea shop link in our bio. Okay. And a good tea should be appropriately brewed with a beautiful teaware. So funny questions? This tea I really enjoying today. So funny questions? So funny questions, guys. If you don't have any further questions, time to say goodbye. Thank you so much for your watching. My name is Yitao. What kind of shape of this teacup? 你知道是 called 蚊香 smelling fragrance teacup. This one is with high heat. Technically, it's can preserve better the aroma, smelling fragrance. Very elegant. The volume is around 60 ml. 蚊香 teacup, let me think. We are selling, we're selling a few teacups with this shape in our tea shop. We have a plume flower teacup, Wenxiang teacup, and a bamboo, and painted with bamboo as well. Oh, I don't have in this room. I like the shape, very elegant. Yeah, Louis, yeah, you have very delicate taste as well. Personally, I like this one as well. Very elegant, small, elegant. Preserve better fragrance. When you bring some tea with a high aroma profile, like oolong, black tea, so we can try with yeah, you can drink with this Wenxiang teacup. Oh, last live stream you asked me what's the most popular Chinese teacup shape. This one, Yashou. The shape of this Yashou teacup is very elegant as well. Yashou. Yashou teacup, very elegant. This one is a small this is small size Yashou teacup. In general, the large one is around 110, 20 ml. This one smaller one, very elegant. You see, when you hold in your hands. This teacup shape embodies very well elegance and function. It's very comfortable to hold it. This one shape I like very much. We call it shoulei. This one is very loved as well. Very comfortable to hold in your hand. And this one we call it pu'er teacup. Pu'er teacup with a large diameter. And anything else Okay, guys. So any questions? If you don't have any further questions, time to say goodbye. Thank you so much for your watching. If you want to follow next live stream, make sure you follow our account and turn on the live stream notification. The high teacup shape is really good to fragrance. Yeah, definitely. That's why we call it smelling fragrance teacup. The shape is very elegant. Thank you. You're welcome. I hope to see you next time. Okay. If you're interested in anything we are showing a live stream today, please go to our tea shop link in our bio, in our profile. Okay, guys. See you next time. Ciao, ciao. See you. Have a nice day. Goodbye. Goodbye. Ciao, ciao. Thanks for today. Have a nice day. Thank you, Louis. See you. See you then. See you. Ciao.